Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. The homestand continues with the second of two between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. The both Sox have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Yu Darvish gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a dominant performance in his last start. Struck out 20 batters. Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him, because we might see a lot more Ks in this one.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong.
Leading off,
and we are set
Toronto,
for baseball here this evening. He's set, and the pitch.
Wong.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Fouled off. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Batting second. The shortstop.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. The 0-1 tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Peralta gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he got him. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Peralta's on the move. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Adames moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino has it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a line drive base hit to left field. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, as the run is across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Zunino is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Happ ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score.
The first baseman.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Standing in, Omar Narvaez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier charging this one. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding forward now, David Peralta.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
They call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's George Springer as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hal is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he. Fulton Long will stand in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 4-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Chris Davis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit well on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally. Digging in now, Kyle Seager. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Baseman, Kyle Seager.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Count even at 2-2. This is in the air out to left field. Davis on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes, 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first and get him to score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good curveball, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays. Next up for the Red Sox, David Peralta. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
David Peralta.
A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Adames picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in for the Jays, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Narvaez bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. So stepping in, Willie Adames. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ground ball right side. But the feed to the pitcher is offline, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Dan Cortez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 0. Yeah.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready now, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this. Riding in once again, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. And there are two away now. Edwin Encarnacion now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
A payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the...
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And Alvarez has got a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Way outside. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
That's for the Red Sox.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
The 0-2 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Navarez recovers, and that ends the inning. 1 hit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off for Toronto, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Nick Goody has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Nick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis coasts under it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it. Caleb Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Caleb.
Striding in, Nick Markakis. Last time through was a base hit. To third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Now in the box, George Springer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Mike Zunino.
Mike.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pedro.
Bases full now following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pedro Alvarez. Has a look, now the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Wong has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Alvarez has a play. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
4-0 the score tonight. The Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish notches his 3rd win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.